we are back here on Carolina Women with our friend Cathy Ulmer from Ulmer's Pharmacy. It's always so much fun.
Yes, it is.
Joe finally had to say, come on guys, let's get this on tape because we're talking about 16 different subjects. But really, we kind of went from one area to the other, but I think we settled on, we were talking a lot about supplements and summer activities and being busy and vitamins.
Stress levels.
Exactly. And I think one thing people may not realize is that you have your own private label of a lot of things.
I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, I have the B's and the D's and a bunch of things that I come in for, and it's amazing.
So a big thing I think, to focus on too is as women, like our stress levels are very high all the time. And that tends to affect our cortisol, which tends to affect our whole system. So vitamins in general are just good to supplement some of those things. So like as our line goes, like your D's, we're all women are low in D, so it's good to have D on board. B helps with energy. And more deep is like your adrenal health. And
that's what we were just talking about with
our adrenals affect everything in our body, our estrogen, our progesterone, our thyroids, and everything. So it all kind of ties together. So one of the supplements we've been looking at a lot lately is the adrenal supplement and helping to just focus on that or cortisol, like baseline.
So again, we know cortisol is a stress hormone, right? Look. We're speaking our neurobiology. We know that. We could do deep dive on
that would be.
Yeah. But talk to us about adrenal fatigue and what people may notice and why the supplement may help them.
Right. So one thing I always say first before we even deep dive into it is make sure you have gone and had your thyroid tested. Okay. A lot of women overlook it, and they don't. And it ties to a lot of things. It could be just a simple thyroid.
Just do like a panel with
you just
blood
get your
work?
panel and make sure you have your doctor look at it, and not even just look at it in the basic like whether it's in or out of line, but have them look at it based on maybe your 5 years ago thyroids. Has it changed a lot?
And is this aimed more at middle age?
It is, yes, and like you're losing your hair, you're tired all the time, you lost your sex drive, you don't, you just feel bad, or you feel grummy, or you're gaining weight and you don't know why, or, you did all the exercises and diets, but it's not going away. You can't sleep at night, but, you can't stop thinking during the day, there's all these things.
I'm smiling because I'll bet you every single woman who's out here viewing is on their phone right now.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, does she know me?
Well, and we had talked on another segment months ago about how you can purchase vitamins anywhere and everywhere, but there's no regulating.
So you're like, hey, I'm going to go to Sam's, I'm going to get the 5,000 count
or we go to Marshall's
and
we see them, which
on
we don't even know where those come from.
Big red sticker on it. And sometimes those aren't bad. I mean,
but we don't know.
But, it's really good to think. What I like about my line is I know what it was made from.
And
it was made in a compounding lab.
You as a pharmacist to know that the ingredients going in are real.
Yes, and we work hard to pick those ingredients to make those specific supplements versus just throw all these things together. So, it kind of goes along with those like specialty vitamins that are really expensive. So we try to keep ours kind of like more of a mid-range because I want people to take them, not look at it and say, well, I can't afford to take it.
4 different bottles, or do you
not
make one that,
necessarily.
like you take a multi, right?
Yeah.
I take a multi, and then you told me to do a D.
And do a D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a multivitamin is just good. I mean, like even just Centrum, something like that, just a baseline is always good. But
you don't get
when
enough
you're looking
D from the sun?
No.
Oh, I'm in the sun all the time, and my vitamin D is low.
I defer to the pharmacist.
It's amazing.
Okay.
It's amazing.
So we can't trust our sunshine.
Literally, my sister had her panel done, and she's in the sun all the time, and it was her D was low, and she's like, really?
So we're just not getting it from our food sources? Is that where we are with society now?
We're just low.
We're low.
And I think all the doctors will corroborate that. I mean, they are big on women.
And you're seeing it a lot now. We're writing prescriptions for it. They're saying, you need to take this. Oh, and then let me write a prescription for 4 vitamins, which, writing a prescription, then your insurance isn't going to cover it. But I do enjoy it coming from doctors because then I can at least guide the patient into, hey, these are the things that even your doctors recommended that you take, or taking probiotics is a huge thing.
And how long does it take to get in your system, and when people start feeling better? Does it take months?
It just and it depends on whether you're going to be compliant.
And that's the bottom line.
Are
Exactly.
you compliant?
Yeah,
Always.
I bet you are. You're very
I
regimented.
am. If
I'm
I do,
awful.
Are you?
And I'm a pharmacist.
See,
And I go through stages. Like, I'm doing this, and I take it every day for like a couple months, and then just
Yeah,
like
but I'm
anything
almost
else.
70. I have to be compliant.
Right, yeah,
I don't
that's-
have
it's
that
very
luxury.
important.
through in order to get the results.
And get your
They're going to
results.
continue to chat for a few minutes. We're going to need to take a break, so stay with us. There's more to come here on Carolina Women.